Alright, alright, alright. Do we want to try 3-speed for a bit? We haven't yet, but we've been perfectly stable on 2.
Nope, falling behind. I do genuinely think if we reduce the number of tags, we will be able to do it. But we just haven't killed enough.
Gotten there yet? Have not gotten there yet. Alright, I think it's time for my next war. I'm getting bored.
Oh no, it's 44 for King's Landing, just fine.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yep. It's like Hamburg, same idea. Hambo.
Oh. If Robert gets to be king, he gets Silver Tongue, which is pretty good. 20% improved relations.
The fuck? How am I losing this? Well, better general, I have like twice as soldiers. Does he have land tech 6? Yes, he does. That's how I'm losing that.
Yeah. They're very big power spikes in this.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's like 2 or 3 intervening techs that are meaningless, and then you get a big one.
Shit, I should have checked that before I declared war. Oh well. Oh well. The good news is I've trapped the other guy's army. So. It is big though, like Jesus.
Yep. Faith just got mill 6. That's not a good time.
Nope. You don't want that mid. It's 3K, literally about to beat 14K.
No, I still beat him, but
No, I'm talking about for me. I'm talking
oh,
about
okay.
for me right
Yeah.
now. It's like I know I'm attacking in a bad terrain, but again, 14,000 to 6 to 2.5, and they don't have guns. We should be winning this. Okay, we got this. God damn, they don't make it easy. I'm just hoping his ally doesn't get a Militech 6 once I defeat him, because his ally's got the bigger armies. Alright. Let's end this war. Wait, why? Oh, because he owns the threat. So why the fuck can he do that?
Oh, this is super annoying. Oh god, I want to have Tech 6 for another 3 years. I had like 2,000 gold. This is gonna cost like all of my money now if I want to win this war. Just because of this damn one tech difference. That's so annoying.
Yeah, that's
so
a big
annoying.
tech difference. It's a god awful
So
tech
gay.
difference.
My heir was actually a decent general, so I was like, alright, maybe I'll pull it off with this without spending all
Nope.
of my golds. And then, of course, he gets a fucking nosebleed and dies.
Even then, like, I had much better generals, and I was getting my ass beat by Tech 6.
No, I'm like, I outnumber him like 2 to 1, so I can beat him.
No, more than. I was 2.5 to
No,
1 with a better
I'm
general.
talking about myself. I outnumber him 2 to 1, so I'm like, I can beat him if I have an equivalently good general. But now I don't. I have a piece of shit general. It's crap.
I mean, I was saying for myself, I was bad terrain, but I was 1.5 to 1, and I lost the first battle. But I mean, he couldn't recover fast enough, so it was fine. I just ended up bleeding him on manpower, basically. Slaves are super useful. Said many people before me. Don't know Royal Mary? Get a little Baratheon.
I
can't Royal
because you're
Mary.
an African.
No.
You're filthy African.
Beautiful African. Maybe I should keep like one of these little bastards alive. That's like an OPM, just so I can marry it over and over. I think that's what I have to do. Is keep one of these alive so I can marry them. Otherwise I'll have no one to marry. Maybe I can convert to R'hllor. Once I take enough provinces. Dude, Tyrell is getting... And Hightower is doing quite okay too, actually. It's starting to consolidate now that I'm looking across the map. It could be more consolidated, but it's starting to consolidate. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, form a coalition, bitch. Go ahead.
Make my day.
Exactly. Make my motherfucking day. I should probably get rid of some of this inflation though, from all of the money I've plundered. I've plundered a lot of money. How is that? How are they? Oh, they became a tributary of me because I annexed the old country they were a tributary of. Oh, I didn't realize it would work that way. Cool. It's like, how are they still a tributary? Oh, the commoners are mad. The commoners, like, I'm kind of okay with because I just give them, you know, like spice and sugar provinces. But the other ones drive me fucking nuts.
User joined your channel.
And to think we could have been playing games.
Well, we have been all day.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been doing?
Playing games.
Huh? I mean, given that you haven't actually come to play a game with us in like 17 years.
It's like, and this is the same thing with Sid, right? Because it's like, I always invite him to play games, and he never wants to play. And then he gets mad at me later. And it's like, well, why didn't you invite me to play that? Because he never wants to, dick.
Hey, I suggested that we play Star Trek New Horizons. And you were like, no, I'm not doing that.
I don't want to.
Which made me very sad.
I don't have to play a game I don't want to play. It's to be a game I want to.
See, and
That's how this
herein lies
works.
part of the problem.
No, you don't get to correct me. It's not the way this works.
Motherfucker.
I'm so annoyed that he's got this tech advantage. This is really frustrating. I was not thinking this would be a problem.
It's a huge problem.
Like, this is something I have to always keep in mind playing this
Yep.
mod, because it's like tech, Miltech, no difference whatsoever for like 2 or 3 levels in a row,
Techs.
and then suddenly, bam, most meaningful thing that could possibly exist.
That's ever happened.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what's this now?
Like,
What are you playing?
like he's made this mod for Game of Thrones, but it's so massive, so he's kind of like not half-assed, kind of half-assed it in a certain level.
elements of it,
Yeah.
I would say. Certain elements.
So there's no difference in Miltech for many years, and then suddenly, bam, one is like a huge dramatic difference in having it.
I see.
Oh, interesting. Let's see if this works. What? I just accepted your alliance, and now you have a hostile attitude towards me? Okay. I'm confused. Could have vassalized it. Too bad.
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello. So what's the plan?
Who it is?
It's he's a friend from Hearthstone.
Okay.
We're thinking about getting some people together to play Star Trek New Horizons.
I don't even know what that
If you're
game
welcome to
is.
join us.
It's a Stellaris mod,
Uh,
and I love it. It's Outer introduced me to it, and it rocks.
It's okay, but you have to be into Star Trek. If you're not into Star Trek, it's like, eh.
I have absolutely no connection with Star Trek whatsoever.
It
I
just
kept,
makes
I played it with
game
Freddie
just so
and
much better.
Outer like a year ago, and I just kept fucking with them, pretending I didn't know what shit was from Star Trek. It was a wonderful evening. Just like the basic, I was like, oh, what's a Romulan or whatever? What's the
Nice.
Federation?
Can I diplo-vassalize these guys? Let's find out. I can probably stop proving relationships with you now. Our relationship is pretty good at this point, Manchester. I hope
Pretty
you're
good. It's pretty.
It's
Pretty
pretty
Well, what do you guys play?
good.
Like, how many times have you done that? Like,
In my life,
don't
many
know.
times.
Yeah. You've
Many
never done
times.
all.
It's always good.
Pretty good.
Well, it's the Curb Your Enthusiasm reference, right? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You don't watch Curb?
No.
That's from Curb. I cannot claim Larry David's genius as my own, sadly. Can I make you a vassal? I wanna make you a vassal. I wanna dip my diplomatic vassalize you. I wanna make you a vassal.
Still can't beat this guy unless I get this next tech level. So you know how you can like pick one to get like +2, so I've done that. So now I'm doing that literally so I get it next year, and then I'm gonna be stuck with way too many military points for the next 20 years after that, which
Nice.
is really, yeah. That little
That's
nice,
my favorite when that
that little
happens.
nice reaction you just made. That's basically how I would surmise
It's my favorite
my
thing.
reaction to having to do this.
I'm just like, this is awesome. This is great. I love this. Let's do this all the time. Call me. We'll do it tomorrow.
Joe, are other people coming? I know Bill said that there was a few people posting on the forums
Yeah,
about it.
I didn't do. I mean, there was a message from Bill, something to the effect of people prior to me said that they were up for Stellaris. Who exactly? I don't know. I can go. Let me go look. Hang on. Carlisle.
Fucking Carlisle. I wanna make it my vassal. Would you be my vassal tonight? I'm not here to make you a tributary.
Here's a magic that would be funny. A few Age of Empire players as well.
No game people still play?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
big
so-
following for it, actually.
Really? This is news to me.
I mean, the graphics are pretty dated, but it's a very solid game. Better than most of the
Fabulous
RTSs
game.
that have come out
Don't
since.
get me wrong. Fabulous game. But
Oh yeah. Start December.
how else do I get this guy to like me? There's always proclaim a guarantee. There we go. I wanna make you my vassal.
And the last method of all is the give subsidy. It's like, I've exhausted every way to get him to like me. Alright, let's just give him pour money into his coffers.
Well, to be honest, like if I just keep improving relations, I'll get there pretty quick. I'm just being impatient, so you feel me?
I feel you. It's like every time I just pour men into the breach. It's like I outnumber him.
Outer, we're literally on TeamSpeak together right now. You realize that, right?
I'm mass spamming people.
I got a text. Stellaris Star Trek mod? I'm like, nigga, what? We just talked about this. Oh, ready? And there's the estates. Hey there. Saw you just made some territories. You know what that means, right? Give us our cut, bitch.
It's like, oh, you just annex some new lands for the kingdom? That's great. I can't wait for you to tell me what I'm gonna get out of this.
Yeah, look forward to seeing my cut. It's like, oh, you've made three territories in the core provinces. It's amazing. We want 2 of them.
We want to. All right, December, and we're gonna be able to beat the Faith finally in December.
It's amazing though. My home islands, the 2 home islands, north and south, every single province is in the hands of motherfucking estates, except for the capital. It's only the new
This
lands.
is so
that are
fuck. He's literally walking
around.
around with like 6,000 units, but whenever I try to
Just
attack
fucking
him,
your shit up.
he
Yep.
just fucks my shit up.
Yep.
It's the most obnoxious thing in the world.
Yeah. Land Tech 6 is full on retarded. I don't know how else to describe it.
See, I like vassals because it's like calm into your war. They get fully occupied. The enemy sieges their fort down, and then it's like they're still in your war. It seems fine.
Yeah, they can't do anything. They're stuck. They're like, well, I guess we're living with Uncle Manchester for a few months. All those lands I was semi-autonomous over, yeah, that's. We'll be out here hanging out in court, waiting to get him back. What's important is I have 1 great power point. I'm 9th in administrative rank.
I don't think.
How does that
I don't
define?
think he put great power system into this one.
No, but just like the point system. I'm
The
9th.
points. Oh, you're 9th. Oh, I'm
In
40th.
administrative rank. In Diplo, I'm 197th, and in military, I'm 144th. So. I love waiting for opinion ticks at 2 speed. That's what I live for. Maybe I'll just do another war. Oh, I have to wait for a med power too. Okay. Maybe I'll take a nap.
Yay, we did it. I'm gonna have way too many military points for the next 20 years. Doesn't that sound good?
Isn't that the dream?
Doesn't
Isn't
that
that what we
sound
live
great?
for? Isn't it like, hey, what are the things that are most important to me?
Now he's
Wow.
fleeing. He's fleeing from me now.
Enjoy, guys.
Now I'll
User
never
left
be
your
able to
channel.
catch him.
User
Yep.
joined your channel.
Oh, we lost one, we gained one. Hello?
User was moved out
Hello?
of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Oh, we lost all of our friends, I guess.
They don't want to play Game of Thrones.
Nope.
They want to play something else.
Oh, look, Peli has made some pretty big tributary states. Good for them.
God, every one of these tiles here is fucking mountains. It's not a good feeling.
Holy shit, look at Tyrell's tributaries.
Yeah, they've quite a few, don't they? Oh, he's still
like-
expanding. I was hoping he
He
would.
can,
I was hoping he would pen himself in with all of his tributaries, but no, he's still expanding
Well-
just fine.
he can go to the northwest, basically, is where he's at.
No, it's super rich down there. Super cheap to develop.
Oh, interesting though. So he has penned himself in because the only neighbor he has who's not a tributary state is a tributary of Lannister, who's his ally. So either he has to go fucks with Lannister and the other
Hmm.
guys.
Actually,
Or
wait a
get
minute. I'm
fucked.
looking at farmlands doesn't get a special discount. It just doesn't have a penalty.
Really?
Yeah, he's filled with quite a lot in this actually. So farmlands doesn't have like a special. Right? Am I crazy? Look at it. I don't see a special. It just doesn't have a penalty.
Hmm.
So there are penalties, but there's no bonuses.
Maybe he did that by accident. Like he broke something.
No, I think that's on purpose. And there's no special bonuses for trade goods that are on different provinces, which is kind of a bummer.
No special bonuses for being a Jew.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Ugh. It's very annoying. So I want to make these guys my vassal before I do my next war, but it just takes so fucking long. It takes so
I've been fighting this war for 6 years. I had to wait to have 0 infamy. I had to struggle and get to the next level of military tech before I could beat his army, even though I outnumbered them 2-1. And now, my end result of this great campaign of blood will be 1 city. That's what I'm gonna gain.
But it,
Granted, it
no,
is
but
King's
it is
Landing,
also
but
right. It's also the
Right.
best balance in the game with 36 development
yeah.
farmland and the end caught of the entire world.
it's true. The end cut. The entire world.
So like,
Thank you for putting it in perspective. That's why you're here. That's why you're here.
It's what I do best.
The end god of the entire world. Yeah, it literally is the end cut. I think we can't see
of the
China
entire
yet,
world.
but I don't know
But
if
you
China
can
is
still
its own
see-
end node. But yeah,
You can see money flowing east to west.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure it's the end caught of the entire world. Like you see all that money in the north? I could never get that. It could never come to me.
mhm.
Because it has to flow to the end caught of the entire world.
The North, Winterfell, yeah, White Harbor, Cape Kraken, Cold Harbor. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine conquering all this and just making all the trade flow into this cot? Do you know how fucking fulfilling that would be?
It would be very well. It's your job, man.
Yeah.
Everything north of Skyreach and Sunspear, you're gonna take all of it, and you're gonna push it all into King's Landing, and then you're gonna have a very, very rich King's Landing. And then ideally, if I can get all of Skyreach, then I'll just put that as my end node, and just shove all the money of Southern Essos there. Which will be pretty fulfilling too. And Westeros will be a very rich place.
Mm-hmm. I like how we're gonna divide up West. Like it's just gonna be a very angry, like Stormlander ruling all of northern Westeros, and then like a random African guy just controlling
rules
all the
Dorne.
southern part.
just Dorne. That's it. Just all I'm looking for is Dorne, baby. And it'll be the same thing with Essos, man. Because you'll go and you'll be the angry Stormlander invading the Dothraki, and I'll be trying to fucking colonize the ruins of Valyria and killing all the fuckers in Slaver's Bay. That's great. You'll have one angry white guy and one angry black guy, and we'll split the world between the two of them.
Very, very progressive.
We're forward-thinking people here, you know?
Mhm.
Oh shit, it's already 7.
Do you have to leave, homie?
Not right now, but soonish. This guy, I don't really feel like it. He was like, yo, you want to come have dinner with us? And I was like, we were supposed to do it tomorrow, and I just ate a bunch of pita. But I told him I'd come for drinks. There's literally never enough admin points. It's awful. Alright, this truce is gonna expire in, let's see, 2 years. I'm gonna do a quick shower while the truce sound good?
Yep.
My kings keep dying at fairly young ages. Where is them?
I think the best way to go R'hllor would be to get a bunch of like really low development like R'hllor provinces, just so you have more than them than Faith of the Seven. The issue is I'm looking across Essos, and they're all like 17, 20, 28, 13, so they're all pretty decently developed. There's this little narrow strip up in like the mountains and like south of Bravos, and I guess that's probably the best route if I can get the CBs to get up there. So I need, let me think. So
Like I guess what I don't understand is like, why are you trying to force the R'hllor thing? Won't there be enough events for that to happen anyway?
I think the events are pretty conservative. So this one little town down here, Rathtown, that's gone R'hllor, but I don't think
but we've
you'll
only
get
played
enough.
like this is like pre-big R'hllor push, no?
I mean, the mod is pretty like bare bones. I don't think he's got a crap ton of events to make that stuff go down.
Okay.
I think if you want that magic, then you're gonna have to make it happen on your own.
You don't get rebels that you can just trigger?
So you need more than 50%, and then when you fall to the rebels, you'll become R'hllor. But if it's less
but you
than
can't just, like...
50%, then it just like accepts them. So you need most of your tiles have to be R'hllor to flip.
That's obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Why are you not going?